Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. If today you hear his voice, harden not your hearts. The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. While still more people gathered in the crowd, Jesus said to them, "This generation is an evil generation. It seeks a sign, but no sign will be given it except the sign of Jonah. Just as Jonah became a sign to the Ninevites, so will the Son of Man be to this generation. At the judgment, the Queen of the South will rise with the men of this generation, and she will condemn them, because she came from the ends of the earth to hear the wisdom of Solomon, and there is something greater than Solomon here. At the judgment, the men of Nineveh will arise with this generation and condemn it, because at the preaching of Jonah they repented, and there is something greater than Jonah here." The Gospel of the Lord. I think I may have said this before, but I can't remember for sure, so we'll say it nonetheless. So in our gospel today, we hear Jesus talk about these people that will come and arise and judge this generation because there's something greater present. And I think it's worth remembering that Jesus, who walked the face of the earth, when the disciples who were hearing this, he's still alive and he's still with us. So these words are spoken to us as well, that just as Jonah became a sign to the Ninevites, the Son of Man is to this generation. The Queen of the South will condemn this generation because she wanted to see something, and there's something greater than Solomon here. In a particular way, whenever we come to the Mass, Jesus is here. And it's a great gift that has been given to us that was not given to generations before Jesus walked the face of the earth. And so, in a way, we should all be expected to live holier lives than the prophets and the forefathers of the people of Israel, because we have something greater than they had available to us. We have Jesus, who literally comes inside of us and gives us all of his grace, his whole self, his body, blood, soul, and divinity. Should remind us or give us the strength then to carry on, to be the saints that the Lord calls us to be, to bring our hurts and our needs to him, that he can heal us here. For freedom Christ set you free, as we hear in the first reading too. All that we could ever need is contained in Jesus, who is literally present with us whenever we celebrate the Mass. And sometimes we come perhaps without fully appreciating that this is really Jesus here. It's the same Jesus we pray to. It's the same Jesus that created the world, literally present in a small little host that we get to receive. So we have such grace available to us. Let us open our hearts to receive it as fully as possible.